Okay, kids, this is a video I made putting up the Christmas lights on the deck. One of those projects I've had laying around. You'll see that it's cold outside. I should have done it in the summer, but summers are too short. You'll also see that I messed up at first. So I had to take it down and do it over. So the simplest, fastest way you can put them up is always going to be the best. Hopefully you like the video. So a while ago, I got these Christmas lights, these outdoor Christmas lights. And they're pretty heavy duty. And of course, all kinds of extra bulbs. If you notice, it's 130 volt, which means that they're rough service. Cool. I'm going to set these up. So figuring I got about 4 or 5 strands, did some quick calculations at 130 volt, 120 volt is actually what I'm going to use it at. Basically, each strand then is using about 175 watts. All right, let's get some parts. Okay, so for this project, I got some parts. I got this light control. Some of these, might need them. Box for the light control. The eye hooks is going to be permanent. These things I found kind of neat looking. I don't know. If I don't use them, they're kind of cool to have. They might fit in here. I don't know. These bushings. I got this here. I need this part because it's got to be close quarter. And it was actually cheaper buying this. I'm going to cut it up anyways than it was just to buy this part. And then this here I need this end. This end I don't need. I'll be cutting that off. And then I got some cable ties with staples. And then this here, basically it's got the gasket and stuff. And we'll see what happens. So the light control, it's got a gasket, rated 1800 watts tungsten. It comes with I'll put a diagram. Cool. Let's make it work. All right, just show you what I did. It came with these bushings, but it's too big of a hole for the wire. You gotta set this up so that the wire can't pull out. So I went back and got these bushings. They're 3/4 to half. These guys weren't going to work. They're kind of spinny. I'm going to take that back. So then, if you can see, maybe, I don't know, in there, basically I just took a zip tie, wrapped it around the wire, pulled it forward, and then just siliconed it up in there. And I'll probably put another zip tie in the back here. You want to keep it so that the wires can't pull out. So another thing I did was, if you notice, there's a flat and a thin spade. It probably wouldn't matter too much because it's lamps, but you may as well keep, the wires the same. So I just took a meter, measured it. This is the flat. Did the same thing to this. This is the flat, so I can keep them the same. Again, it probably wouldn't matter, but may as well have some good practicing here or whatever. Okay, to make this project a little easier and faster, so I plan on zip tying it to it, but instead, I'm going to see if I can make a hook. Take that, bar, sledgehammer, and just bring them out so that, screw that in, I can just slip my cord right over it. It'll still hold it up. Hopefully, that'll work. Okay, there's no real easy way to do this. So I just have to take each one like this. Drill a hole. Really cold today. Fingers aren't working very well. Put this in there. Just got started. And then switch over to this thing here. Stacy bought me one year. Actually, works out really good. If that, let's see, a little bit more. That, like I said, it's really cold today. Trying to do this here. My fingers are freaking freezing. Oh. Come on, get in there. Like that. I can do the whole deck like this. This is going to take a while. Okay, so we got a lot left over. This end, I'm just going to dead end it. Let me see here. It's not hooked up yet. What we're going to do is just cut this. Freaking fingers. Come on. Wow, this stuff is stiff and cold. What I want to do here is I want to cut this. And then my fingers would work. Even the tape is getting cold. Let's tape this thing up here. I think this is going to be pretty good until summer comes. A little bit more. I'll show you this here. Electrical tape, when it gets cold, it has a tendency to unravel. I've noticed that on cars before. So what we're going to do here, once we get it here, fold this over. We're going to zip tie this in. Help keep it from unraveling. Oh, look at that. Sun's starting to come out. I might warm up to 23 degrees. All right, that, and then so that nobody pulls on it. Take this. See if I can get this on here without hitting my thumb, huh? You know what? Until summer comes, I think that's just going to be fine. So now, I got to put all these bulbs back on. I took them off to clean them just so I can put them on and they get dirty again. Okay, so I got my thing mounted. Made my little extension cord. I got to tack it down yet, but I got a little issue here. So, as you can see, some of these are pointing up. The thing is, I want them to be down, but this wire is so stiff. I mean, it doesn't help that it's 19 degrees out today. So this here is not working out. I'm going to have to take these off and just staple them down. That's probably the best way to do it. All right. So this looks a lot better, all straight down. I just basically just staple them up there. Had to go to the store, get some stainless staples. This I don't like. Too many wires hanging around, they're white. I'll just wrap this up in plastic. As long as it get wet, I'll deal with it next summer when it's warmer. Because, you know, right now, what do we got here? Oh, it's 20 degrees. So now I just got to do the rest of the deck. Fun. There we go. I got one that doesn't want to light for some reason. I don't know. I'll check it out tomorrow. This is cool. So now I won't have to use that light in the summertime, because all it does is draw bugs. That's why I got a fly swatter. Huh. Cool.